Wiggle, wiggle, for sure. You know, riding in my feet. You really have to see it. 6 feet 2 in a compact, no slack. I'm getting there.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that's wow. That's a. That motherfucker. You know, I was a dangerous lizard, but I took an arrow to the knee. Wait. Now that's talent. While dead, spinning in place on your dick. Oh, how nice of them to be just waiting for it right there. Now they're kissing. You just got coned.
I don't know who will find this letter, but please consider it my last will and testament.
I even read it to the kids in her voice. That's how talented I am as a voice actor. Not only can I just read a letter to these kids, I'm actually reading it in her voice because I just know her that well, even though I haven't met her yet.
Mother, I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to...
You're in a quiet cornfield. There's sunlight. Behind you is... Monster! Oh, I lived. I didn't live.
I'm looking forward to this.
All right, then open the door. Checkpoint.
Sequence complete. Come on in. I got a little something for you.
So do I. Oh shit.
Go ahead and open the door.
That's what I get for being ballsy. Yeah, I deserve exactly what happened there.
No one here was stupid enough to expect otherwise.
Except Vaughn, maybe.
This is all news to me.
Okay, maybe one of us.
Oh my god, I'm shocked. Vaughn was the stupid one.
Even then, I still stuck with you.
Oh god, please don't run me. Oh shit, oh god, I'm going here, aren't I? Ah!
Oh my god, this little fucking thing won't leave me alone. Why did you pop up? Why did more of them pop up? Fuck!
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
You're black. You already have the biggest thing possible. That's right, I said it. And I meant it too. He's got a big cigar. Chuck, take all my balls. Take all my balls! Ugh! Maximum baldness. Is it bad that I get embarrassed by my own joke? You ready for me? You handle this? Huh? Can you handle this, you piece of wood? Stabby. You can't handle the stabbiness. Stabby. Oh shit! Fuck! God damn it! We've learned a lesson today. Don't poke your knife in things too many times, or the bitches will be after you. Damn.
I need to touch it.
You guys. Wow. I see how you feel.
Yeah, we feel with our hands.
Oh man.
No, I feel with my face.
Oh my god.
Jose coming in with the motorboat skills.
Wow.
I swear half your photos are selfies. Hashtag sorry not sorry.
For the stream. That's just how I try to run the stream. So I don't even think I have a game at all on this phone. That phone I had didn't have any games on it. I just realized what the NAR look like now. They're basically ugly versions of Mike Wazowski. I mean, really, look at them.
How far can I run away?
You already keep trying, see what happens.
Oh, never mind. Leave me alone.
He's very nervous about the heights, I guess. Let's celebrate together. Woo! 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 Knocker. Those are some small knockers. They need definitely need some augmentation. Get it? Drink. Boom joke. Now he's only half a man. He had a lot of weight on his shoulders. Now he's a blockhead. Okay, I'm done. I don't think he's supposed to be here. I'm guessing the game didn't remove him even though it's supposed to have. We'll just pretend that he's not there.
Poor Prompto must be feeling the heat right about now.
Feeling the heat right about now? Well, let me go ask him real quick. Hold on. Feeling any heat, Prompto? He must be mad at me. He's giving me the silent treatment.
I'm Comet, the flame-furred ball of fury. Gotta love me. What's I'm doing here now? Even though I'm scared. But it's bloody wall here. It's bloody wall of doom. Yep, it's bloody wall of doom, alright. I knew it. Oh, God, no. It's a whole room of these little blue fuckers. Ah! I can't handle this much blue. It's bad. Help me.
In the dark, shadowed corners of time, many stories have taken root and blossomed. Tales of heroes whose deeds echoed through the ages, and of villains whose names became synonymous with infamy. Of battles waged between the forces of light and shadow. On a quest that defies reason, a lone ship ventures into that abyss, guided by its bold and courageous captain, his ferocious feline companion, and a crew of outcasts and misfits. Across entire worlds, dimensions, through the darkest depths of space, and beyond the limits of known time, in pursuit of the ultimate power of the Quad. These are the adventures of the Starship Dragon. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. That's all I'm going to do because I don't want my viewers to run away in fear, screeching for their lives and their ears to bleed any further. Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon. I am Commander Krim. Glad to have you here on this Wednesday evening, rather. Hello, Andy. Good to see you. Thanks for being the first in the chat. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing fantastically. Whew. Sorry that the intro today for today's stream took such a long time. Last minute thing came up like right after I hit the start stream button, and I had to like frantically get that done before I got to sit down here. Physical musical off the ship. I am 100% okay with that. I am 100% okay with that. Just get somebody better than me to sing it. Also, hi, Annie. Welcome in. We are resuming our journey through Star Trek Bridge Commander. Don't really have much to say beforehand, so let's go ahead and get started with the YouTube side of things. Say hello to YouTube, everybody. Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon. I am Commander Krim, and welcome back to Star Trek Bridge Commander. Day 3, I believe we're on. Last time we struggled with a very tough battle in the Tesla system, taking on like it seemed like 25 Keswick ships, and I unfortunately could not beat it. I could not beat it without using cheat codes. And it turns out more than once I was that far away. I was just like seconds from beating that mission. The mission in question was the shuttlecraft for the Kittimer were returning from orbit, or from the surface of Tesla 2, I think it was, and we have to survive continuous waves of some Cardassian ships, but mostly Keswick ships. And, oh mama, it got tough real quick. And every time I got real close to, I thought they had to like get off the planet and then it would be, we could leave the system. Not quite. We have to get a message from them saying that the shuttlecraft have gone to warp and left to the Baal system. And like so many times, I was just like seconds away from them going to warp and then being able to escape ourselves. But couldn't do it without cheats. Couldn't do it. And it still kind of bugs me that I had to do that. But hopefully from there, we won't have the same problem. After that, everything was smooth sailing. And we are now, I think we've started episode 7. So we'll see what happens next. So without further ado, let's get the game started. Yeah. That was my version of last time on Bridge Commander. All right. Load a game. We were on Episode 7, Mission 3. War. War never changes. I mean, it's called war because, I mean, I don't really think they would, if it were quote unquote real life, I don't think it would so much be a war because it's not really the Cardassians. Love to see this game crash every time. It's not necessarily the Cardassian government that's fighting the Federation. It's specifically a pirate faction of the Cardassians, led by a man named Matar. I mean, it's war between this pirate faction and the Federation, but not between, you know, the Cardassians themselves. It's not Cardassia Prime versus God damn it. This game's so buggy. These are the Voyagers of the spaceship bottle cap. That sounds like a starship that was launched from Fallout. Okay, so we were on what? I actually remember it this time. Episode 7, Mission 3. Okay, we'll just load a new game up. Episode 7, Mission 3. I don't know why it crashes on loading, but it plays just fine whenever I select the mission from new game. There. It could be the mod causing issues, but I mean, I think I kind of vaguely remember even the vanilla game was crashed a few times when I played it years ago.
Captain, for some time, Starfleet has been preparing a series of offensive strikes.
Annie, Fallout 2 is already on my list.
The Alioth system
I checked it after you had made that suggestion the other day. I checked my list of games, and it's on there already.
Time to put that plan into action. Starfleet
War Never Changed from Fallout 2. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. That's what my reference was.
Along the battlefront.
Doesn't Metal Gear Solid also make that kind of reference? I can play it twice. I don't know about that. Depends on how much I'll like it.
Systems. These stations are able to monitor our movements and serve as an advance warning system. Any incursion into Cardassian-controlled space would be detected by these stations.
How are the audio levels?
Therefore, it is imperative these sensor posts be destroyed before we conduct an offensive. Additionally,
let me know if I make sure you guys can hear me well over the game.
Cardassian resupply outpost.
Audio's fine. Okay, thank you, Annie.
System. It provides support for the majority of Cardassian forces protecting the Alioth crash site. If we are to retake the system and rescue Commander Data, this station must be neutralized. When these objectives have been achieved, contact me for further instructions. Good luck, Captain. Liu out.
Alrighty.
If we destroy the sensor posts first, we'd have better odds of taking the resupply outpost by surprise.
Oh, I intend to do that. Set a course. I believe which systems did she say? Artris, Gebel, Poseidon, and Ceres. Set a course for Poseidon.
Laid in.
Execute warp drive. Star Trek Legacy? I don't think I have that one. I have played it. It was rough, but I wouldn't mind trying that for stream.
Sensor post is ahead. I'm not reading any defenders.
I don't know where to find it, so I wonder if it's on like Steam or something.
Be a trap.
Or excellent timing.
I'm gonna say trap.
I'm detecting several objects decloaking.
Red alert, shields up.
Oh God, those are defensive.
Torpedoes inbound. They're positrons. Kessock signatures.
These are defensive structures. Turrets. When I played Legacy before, I had trouble with one particular mission that required me to like carry like turrets around and stuff. Or not turrets, but like sensor towers or something. I had to use like tractor beam to tow some things around, and I had a lot of trouble with that mission.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
How powerful are these torpedoes it's firing at me? Ghost Project Legacy on Steam. Well, I'm sure it's somewhere. If it's old enough, I might be able to get it for on abandonware, or as abandonware. I mean, it's not a very popular game from what I recall, so it's possible they didn't keep the copyright on it. So it could be on abandonware. Oh, sorry about that. Like the sensor post has no shields. Or cheap on eBay, yeah, possibly too. It's an old enough game, it should be on an abandonware site.
Sir, target hull integrity at 75%. I'm guessing there are more of those cloaked torpedo launchers out there. Several more.
Well, let's go for the sensor. Just take out the sensor post.
I recommend we finish our business here and leave.
Sir, more torpedoes. Sir, more torpedoes.
I get it.
Sir, more torpedoes.
I get it, Miguel. Thank you.
Shields are at 75%.
And of course, for Artris, just get us out of here.
Another volley of torpedoes at 75%.
Damn. That was a lot of torpedoes. That hurt.
Sir, there's a sensor post ahead. I'm picking up a Galore and a Keldon.
I'm okay with that. I can take on ships. The torpedo turrets that are just firing torpedoes? Not so much.
Intercept course plotted. I'm picking up a Federation
Captain, their
distress call on all
attacks are draining our starboard shield.
All starting to test. We've been ambushed in the Zion trading system and meeting our ship is meeting systems.
We need to head to the Zion
Their
Trading.
attacks are draining our starboard shield.
Of course, for Zion Trades.
Sir, we are draining the top shield.
Shields are at 75%.
We can come back to the sensor post. The sensor posts will always be there. Game just crashed. Oh, wow.
Captain McRae's hailings. On screen.
Captain, are you a
That's sick, really?
We appear to have gotten ourselves into a right pickle. They've knocked out our warplane.
We get it. You're Irish.
Kindly help me properly exterminate these pests.
Top of the morning to you, Captain of the Geronimo.
The bottom shield is draining.
I don't like the fact we've already taken so much damage when we got here. If I do this again, I know not to go to the Poseidon system. I'll tell you it's one of the last things we do.
50%. Target hull integrity at 20%.
Takes care of that one. Hideki.
Sir, they are draining our dorsal shield.
Full impulse.
Have you even been firing back, Geronimo? This thing still has full shields. I fired some torpedoes at it while it cloaked, so I'll probably get some free hits in there. Do you know any strategy Star Trek games, Annie? The things like Star Trek Armada, for example? Any games like that? The shield generator will start taking some damage. That's good news. Still see you up there smoking. God. Cloak and decloak so freaking fast. I tried that shit, it wouldn't, the cloak would never work.
Sir, the right shield has failed.
We got a couple of torpedoes launched.
Target hull integrity.
Got 3 away while it cloaked. Hopefully they'll hit it while it's cloaking. Oh, it took a lot of damage. It must have got hit while it was unshielded. Boom, baby.
Their shield system has been disabled.
The last enemy vessel has been destroyed. No other contacts on sensors.
Captain McRae is hailing us. On screen.
Game, nice.
Impeccable work, Captain. You really pulled my arse out of the fire. My compliments to your fine crew. It takes a lot to get the upper hand on old Gregory McRae.
About 3 ships?
Aye, Commander, but I gave him hell all the same. No use dying foolishly. I prefer heroically, given the choice.
And much, much older.
I'll drink to that. Well, Captain, in light of your saving my buttocks, what do you say to my joining you?
Yes.
We've been ordered to join your task force to clear a path to the Alioth system. My warp drive is back online now. So lead on, good Captain. We're with you till the end.
Nice, we essentially have a party member.
12 to rearm. The Geronimo could use some repairs as well.
I'm not going to say no to some repairs. Should have been half power or half health.
Yes, sir.
It's nice to actually have some help. That's what this game really needed. It really needs a co-op mode. Take us to dock.
Docking sequence initiated.
It needs a co-op campaign mode.
Hello, Captain.
Is the Geronimo going to go get repaired? What if I order it to dock? What if I dock?
Docking sequence initiated.
Will they essentially dock too and get repaired? I know we just did this, but... Nope, guess not. Whatever. Okay. We destroyed the one at Poseidon. We were on our way to Artris.
Course laid in.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we got some... oh, wow, I didn't take them. They were waiting for us. Well, that was some critical damage. That Cold War won't last long.
Sir, their aft shield is draining. Target hull integrity at 25%.
And this should probably finish them off. There we go.
Their hull is severely damaged, sir.
Captain, the last of the Cardassian ships has been destroyed.
Message from the Geronimo. On screen.
Moving in on the sensor station now.
Target hull integrity at 50%. hull integrity at 25%. Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Sensor station destroyed, Captain.
All right. Set a course for Gebel. Wait, which one was it? Remind me again. I want to make sure I go to the right places. Gebel and Saris. Okay. Set a course for Gebel.
Course laid in.
Engage.
Aye, aye.
Captain, I'm picking up a sensor post and one other contact.
It has the same energy signature as the Kessock vessels we fought off at Starbase 12, and I can't detect any life signs aboard. But that's where the similarities end. It's an entirely different configuration.
Judging by its size, I'd say this is some kind of heavy assault cruiser.
We'll soon find out. The Kessock ship has detected us and is powering her weapons.
Captain McCrae is hailing us. On screen.
Whoa, that's a big ship. I'll set him up and you knock him down.
On screen.
Captain, we can't take much more of this. Integrity is down to 50%.
Their forward shield is draining.
The Kessock light ships are harded up.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir. Captain, the Geronimo is rapidly losing integrity.
Nothing I can do about it. At least they're drawing fire for a while. They can be fodder for me until.
Sir, the Geronimo can't take any more hits.
And they can cloak too. Are you serious?
Message from McCrae. Audio only.
All hands are back in ship. All hands are...
Message from McCrae. Audio only.
Captain?
Why did we hear it twice?
Damn.
You can knock out their shield generators and get 1,000 times easier.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Shields are down. We got them.
The Kessock ship has been destroyed, Captain.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Sensor post destroyed, Captain.
And last one was at Saris, right?
Course laid in. Yes,
Let's
Captain.
boogie. We lost the Geronimo, but at least we had something to take some fire off us for a while.
Vessels circling the sensor station.
3 Galler class vessels. All right, I could take Gallers.
Intercept course plotted.
We'll be fine.
Shields are at 75.
Shield is draining, sir. That's their bottom shield.
Shields are at 75%.
Sir, we are draining their bottom shield.
There's aft torpedoes in the line.
severely damaged, sir.
Shields are at 75%.
We'll be fine. We might use those transphasic torpedoes against Alaska lore.
Integrity at 75%.
It's draining, sir.
Shield is
The
draining.
top shield has failed.
Shields are at 75%.
Sir, aft shield is draining.
Swap torpedoes. Oh, come on. Doesn't give me the... God damn it. That's because I loaded in. Doesn't give me the transphasic torpedoes.
Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield. Sir, we are draining their top shield. Target hull integrity at 75%.
Fire quantums and phasers. Fire! Ooh, that was some good
Shield
hits.
has failed.
Wish I got them while the shields were down, but it's alright. They're still beating them up pretty good. They have no F shields anymore.
Their left shield is draining, Captain. Target hull integrity at 20%.
Nice.
Lore has been
Shield is
destroyed,
draining.
Captain.
How's our energy? Yeah, we're fine.
Main power is at
Target hull
50%.
integrity at 75%.
The sensor station has been destroyed, sir.
I've reported our progress to Admiral Liu. She's responding. On screen, Ensign.
Good work destroying the sensor posts. Now take out the resupply base so we can retrieve commander data. Liu out.
Let's go heal up and restock first. But of course for Starbase 12.
Course laid in.
Execute.
Yes, Captain.
I'm just glad it wasn't 3 Keswick ships. We'd have been screwed in that case.
Docking sequence initiated.
Welcome back.
I believe that was at Celia.
We must destroy the Cardassian resupply station in the Acela system.
Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Charge!
Captain, I've located the resupply station on long-range sensors. It's in Acela 3.
With the Cardassian listening posts out of commission, it should be difficult, if
Course
not
laid in.
impossible, for them to detect our approach.
Yes, Captain.
Wow.
Captain, I have the station on scanners.
Threat assessment, Lieutenant?
3 Cardassian warships and 4 freighters docked with the station. In their current state of readiness, I'd say we caught them by surprise.
The docked ships appear to be unpowered, Captain.
If we move fast, we might be able to take them out before they can bring their drive systems online. Can you get a reading on what's in those freighters, Miguel?
Negative, Commander. They seem to have some kind of dampening field around their hull. Sensors are unable to penetrate.
If they go through that much trouble to hide it, then whatever they're carrying must be important.
Maybe we could disable one of the freighters.
Alright, let's do that.
Captain, the station is sending a narrow-beam subspace transmission. Intercept looks like a distress call.
Ensign, try to jam their communications. The last thing we need are more Cardassian ships coming to the party.
Aye, Commander.
The Galors are powering up their engines and weapons systems, sir.
He's right. The Galors are coming online and the freighters are preparing to make a run
That
for it.
freighter's going nowhere now.
Accidentally hitting the warp core, not trying to. Okay, good enough for me.
Their attacks are draining our starboard shield.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Look, the resupply station doesn't have weapons, at least not yet.
Sir, the right shield has failed.
Let's get on the right side as best we can then. That was Mara Saw from Destiny. She's the queen of the Awoken.
Captain, one of the freighters is decoupled from the station. Our ventral shields are down, sir. Scanners registering new contacts.
That's a problem.
Shields are at 75%. Shields are at 75%.
Sir, another one of the freighters is powered.
They are draining our dorsal shield.
Got a bit of a problem
Shields are
here.
at 50%. Shields are at 50%.
Station's online, its weapons are firing.
Shields are at 50%.
We're gonna have to get out of here and return to Starbase 12 to repair. Take a second run at this base. We didn't make it. Damn it. We blew up just as we started to go to warp. Should have gone just a little bit earlier.
Captain, I've located the resupply station on long-range sensors. It's in Acela 3.
With the Cardassian listening posts out of commission, it should be difficult, if not impossible, for them to detect our approach.
Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
See if we can disable that, disable that freighter this time. Well, I mean, we'd already disabled one, but I want to make sure we do it before everything powers up.
Captain, I have the station on scanners.
Threat assessment, Lieutenant?
3 Cardassian
Intercept
warships
course
and 4 freighters docked with the station. In their current state of readiness, I'd say we caught them by surprise.
The docked ships appear to be unpowered, Captain.
If we move fast, we might be able to take them out before they can bring their drive systems online. Can you get a reading on what's in those freighters, Miguel?
Negative, Commander. They seem to have some kind of dampening field around their hull. Sensors are unable to penetrate.
If they go through that much trouble to hide it, then whatever they're carrying must be important.
Maybe we could disable one of the freighters.
Get on the far side of it.
Captain, the station is sending a narrow-beam subspace transmission. It looks like a distress call.
Ensign, try to jam their communications.
There we go, now we're hitting their
We need a more
starboard warp
Cardassian
engine.
ships coming to the party.
Aye, Commander.
The freighter is disabled.
Nice. No, it's a freighter, damn it.
Target hull integrity at 50%. He's right. The Galores are coming online and the freighters are preparing to make a run for it.
Oh, one of them's gone. That'll make things easier.
Sir, we are draining their top shield. Bottom shield is draining, sir.
Ooh, they got fucked up there.
One of the freighters is decoupling from the station.
The shields are gone, and so are the rest of them. So is the rest of them.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir. Captain, the station has raised shields and is powering up the systems. Sir, another one of the freighters is powered.
Scanners registering new contacts entering the system.
They must be responding to the station's distress call.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
I just got one of the ships destroyed. Well, I actually got 2 ships destroyed. So it's a little bit less than I have to deal with. Not so many phasers firing at me all at once. Nice. Had time for a nose itch.
Shields are at 75%. Shields are at 75%.
Microfractures are starting to form in the hull. We have a hull breach. Force fields in place and holding.
We'll be fine. We're about to go get repaired. It'd be nice if they actually followed me here. That'd be great.
Docking sequence initiated.
Where are all the other ships?
Bringing her in again, eh?
Where's the Enterprise? Where's the? I know. Where's the
Course laid in. Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
Where's the Kittimer?
Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
Captain, scanners detecting multiple contacts entering the area. Cardassian configuration.
So much for good timing. All hands to battle stations. It's going to be difficult to get through the outpost's shields while fighting off Cardassian warships. It may be wiser to rapidly revive course and to finish off the supply.
I don't agree.
Port shield draining.
There's 5 defenders now. Better just go after the station and try to take on everything at once. Just keep spinning, trying to keep the best shield facing towards them.
Shields are at 50%. Shields are at 50%.
Damaging their fusion reactor.
Captain, their attacks are draining our starboard shield. Shields are at 50%. Our forward shield is draining.
Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
We have a hull breach. Force fields in place.
Ah, I didn't get away in time. Didn't quite get away in time. Wonder if the damage that I deal to the station remains or if they repair it quickly. Because if it does remain, then... God damn it. If it does remain, then I can just do some hit and run tactics. Fly in, hit the fusion reactor a few times, bail out.
Captain, I've located the resupply station.
If I just go straight for the...
It's in Acela 3.
With the Cardassian listening posts out of commission, it should be difficult, if not impossible, for them to detect our approach.
I wonder how much damage I could deal to the station. They should immediately go after the station. The shields will be down when we get there. The freighter will be less of a priority.
Captain, I have the station on scanners.
Threat assessment, Lieutenant?
3 Cardassian warships and 4 freighters docked with the station. In their current state of readiness, I'd say we caught them by surprise.
The docked ships appear to be unpowered, Captain.
If we move
Intercept
fast,
course
we
plotted.
might be able to take them out before they can bring their drive systems online. Can you get a reading on what's in those freighters, Mick?
They seem to have some kind of dampening field around their hull. Sensors are unable to penetrate.
If they go through that much trouble to hide it, then whatever they're carrying must be important.
Maybe we could disable one of the freighters.
Captain, the station is sending a narrow-beam subspace transmission. It looks like a distress call.
Ensign, try to jam their communications. The last thing we need are more Cardassian ships coming to the harbor.
Aye.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Powering up their engines and weapons systems, sir.
He's right. The Galors are coming online and the freighters are preparing to make a run for it.
Hurry before they get their shields up. There we go.
The supply post has been destroyed, Captain. The freighter's going nowhere now. The freighter is safe.
On screen, Ensign.
Excellent work, Captain.
Target hull
With
integrity
the
at
sensor
50%.
stations and recent outpost destroyed, our plans to retake the Alioth system can proceed. Return Starbase to
Gladly.
You out.
Shields are at 75%.
May have missed out on the opportunity to grab one of those freighters, but at least we destroyed. Let's see, there was 4 or 5 freighters, and 3 of them were destroyed in the station's explosion. 1 escaped.
Incoming message from the Admiral, Captain.
Welcome back, Captain. Our final assault on the Alioth system is ready. We've assembled a battle group with which we intend to seize control of the system. You will lead this mission, Captain. When you are prepared, take your battle group to the Alioth system. Reconnaissance has learned that the Cardassians have moved Litvak Nor, a fully armed battle station, over Alioth 6 to protect the crash site where you located the alien device. Your task is to eliminate the station and destroy or drive off any Cardassian vessels in the system. You can expect heavy resistance. It is also imperative that you re-establish contact with Commander Data on the surface. He may have learned valuable information about the device, provided he was able to survive this long. We must retake Alioth and discover why the Cardassians want that device so badly. Our hopes are with you. Good luck.
All ships, this is the Sovereign. We're
Yes,
ready
sir?
to move out.
First, we're going to dock.
Docking sequence initiated.
Who's in the battle group?
Welcome back.
Oh. We have a Klingon Vorcha. Wow. Romulan to Deredex. K7 or possibly a Katinga. Valdor Romulan. And we have the Excalibur. A Defiant class. I mean, that isn't bad. Not ideal.
Course laid
But
in.
not bad.
Yes, sir.
We got to take on basically we have to take on DS9, sort of.
Looks as if they were expecting us. I have a Cardassian battle group moving to intercept us from Alioth 6.
Litvok Nor is going to be tough enough to tackle without having to deal with them.
Where's my help? Where's my help? Where's my battle group? I don't like being here by myself. Thank you. Why did it take so long to get here?
Their left shield has collapsed, sir. Their left shield is draining, Captain.
We pretty much wrecked this Hideki.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
There we go.
Sir, we should move to Alioth 6 and destroy the station before reinforcements arrive.
I hope my battle group comes with me. Bathing game.
Captain, I have the station on sensors. Cardassian ships moving to intercept. We should be wary of Litvok Nor. It's equipped with disruptors, even stronger than those of the resupply station.
Who has disruptors? Why isn't he using them?
Maybe they ran out of juice.
Miguel, can you locate Commander Data?
Trying. Negative. That planet is besieged by a ionic storm.
The reinforcements that cut us off or followed us here.
Hi, Commander. Sovereign to Commander Data. Captain. Litvok Nor is jamming our communications directed at the planet.
Solutions?
Target hull integrity at 50%. Well, if you give me a few hours, I can conduct a detailed analysis on the phase interference of the stations, or we could just destroy the base.
I like that idea.
Or we could just destroy the base. Yeah, I'm actually with you on that one.
Bottom shield. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
Go down a Klingon vessel.
Captain, their shield system has been disabled.
Shields are at 75.
The bottom shield is draining, sir. Target hull integrity at 25%. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Our aft around, we can get some torpedoes away.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
The shields are gone, and so are they. Nice. Still have one Klingon vessel left.
The bottom shield is
We'll have to lose it too, though. No, it's gone.
Target hull integrity at 75%. Target hull integrity at 20%.
One killed it, and then the
shield has failed.
It is to the station.
Their hull is severely damaged, sir.
I'm not entirely sure we're going to fight this thing.
Intercept course plotted.
As long as the station's focused on something other than me, it's now shooting at me.
Captain, I'm receiving a new contact.
Oh, good. It's the Enterprise.
It's the Enterprise.
Incoming message from the Enterprise, sir. On screen. Intercept course plotted.
I'm sorry we couldn't join you earlier. Our ship seems to be a very popular target.
That makes two of us, Picard.
Yes, I can see that. The soldiers are making quite a name for themselves.
Wait, it's on top?
More Cardassian ships are on an intercept course.
We've been unable to locate his communicator signal. And to complicate matters, the station is blocking up paths to the planet.
Then our first priority should be to eliminate.
We're already on it, Picard. Way ahead of you.
Guard out.
Wow. Litvok Nor just tractor beamed the Defiant. Sorry, the Excalibur.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Because we're not fighting Deep Space Nine. We're fighting a Cardassian station. Remember that Deep Space Nine was not actually a Federation station. Deep Space Nine was originally a Cardassian station. So they all look the same. But this is not Deep Space Nine. Doing a good amount of damage to the fusion reactor. No. There is a number of Cardassian Tor stations. You're thinking of those Litvok. This is Litvok Nor, which is it's just in this game, but I'm sure plenty of Cardassian bases look like this one. You're thinking of not Terok Nor, the other one, Empok Nor. Empok Nor, which is the other Cardassian station in DS9's show. They brought in reinforcements. Luckily, they're drawing fire. The other, our help are drawing fire. Saving game, nice.
Incoming message from the Enterprise, sir. On screen.
Good work, Sovereign. Now we can contact Commander Data.
The planet's atmospheric conditions are quite harsh. Could Data have survived this long by himself?
One thing I've learned, Commander, is that Data is remarkably resourceful. The real question becomes, not did he survive, but is he still on this planet?
The ionic storms make that impossible to determine, sir. I get sensor echoes and all kinds of distortions. We just can't trust the readings we're getting.
My chief engineer concurs with that assessment. However, we have an idea on how to locate him. Data's positronic brain has a subspace transceiver that can pick up narrowband transmissions tuned to the correct amplitude. The transceiver should receive your transmission through the storms if you use your enhanced deflector to amplify the signal. The information is being sent now. Picard out.
Chief.
Recalibrating the main deflector to emit narrow-band subspace signals, linking main deflector control to ops.
Kiska, direct a broadcast hail at the planet.
Aye, Commander. Sovereign to Commander Data. Sovereign to Commander Data. Sovereign to Commander Data. Please respond. Your orders, sir. Standard orbit. Aye, sir. Sorry, Commander. I'm not sure we're even cutting through the interference created by the ion storms. Perhaps we should increase power to the sensor array. Yes, sir? Sovereign to Commander Data. Sovereign to Commander Data. Please respond. Entering standard orbit. We need to get closer to the planet. Shall I take us into orbit?
Already there. Calm down, lady.
Yes, Captain? Sovereign to Commander Data. Sovereign to Commander Data. Please
Data to Sovereign. I am receiving you. Please acknowledge.
Commander, it's good to hear your voice. Are you all right?
I am fine, but the shuttle took severe damage from the ionic storm shortly after landing. However, I was able to gather a great deal of information on the silicate device we located earlier. I have activated pattern enhancers. That should allow you to get a transporter lock and stabilize the matter stream to beam me aboard.
Boosting power to transporters. I've patched into the pattern enhancer's main buffer. I have a lock on Commander Data. The stream should be stable enough for transport. Lowering shields for transport. Bringing him aboard now.
Incoming message from the Enterprise, sir. On screen.
Excellent work, Captain. However, to be prudent, we should move out of the area before more Cardassian reinforcements arrive. I will organize a security and retrieval force to hold Alioth and salvage useful parts of the Kessock device. You should return to Starbase 12. Picard out.
Thank you for coming to my aid. You must excuse my untidy uniform.
That's quite all right. Welcome aboard, Commander. Captain,
Although
I'm
he
relaying
doesn't really
the
look
good news
dirty
to
or
Admiral
anything.
Liu now.
Shouldn't we, like, leave the sector,
message,
like
sir.
Picard
It's
suggested?
the Admiral.
On screen, Ensign.
Captain, we are delighted that you were able to find Commander Data and secure the alien device. Well done indeed. Commander Data, were you able to discern anything about this technology and its application in the time you were on the planet?
Yes, Admiral. The device comprises a silicate polymer base with intricate optronic nodes interlaced throughout its structure. It is a fascinating design in that...
Commander, I'm sure it's intriguing, and we do intend to study the artifact more extensively at a later date. But what can you tell us of its application?
Ah, yes.
Talking too
Its
much,
main
Data.
function seems to be to regulate the process of fusion in a star by resonating the natural levels of radioactive isotopes within its core.
Then it effectively increases the amount of radiation emitted by a star?
Precisely. That is its primary function. However, it would seem that many crude
Dude just
and
walked through the
sloppy modifications were
turbo
made
lift
to the
door.
alien device, causing it to hyper-accelerate the fusion within the Vesuvi star. The modifications to the device were effected using control rods of known Cardassian design.
So the Cardassians were meddling with this alien device and didn't know what they were doing?
That would be a logical assumption considering the facts at hand. The destruction of the Vesuvi star may have been caused by a miscalculation on their part, which would explain their interest in keeping others from knowing what occurred.
Commander, could the Cardassians be in possession of any more of these devices?
Quite possibly. There was a highly complex language engraved on the outside of the device. I was unable to completely decipher its meaning, though it appears to contain a numeric designation, indicating this device is one of many such probes.
Can these devices be detected in any way?
I believe they can. While studying the optronic nodes within the device, I was able to predict that it would generate a field of antiprotons when activated. Antiprotons are not a natural byproduct of solar fusion, and their presence near a star would be an indication that such a device is in use.
Commander Data, I will relay your findings to our long-range scouts. We must locate these weapons before they are put to use again, this time with intent. Proceed immediately to Starbase 12, Captain. Liu out.
Course laid in. Aye, aye. Lead
Hit it!
orbit.
Technobabble. Welcome to Star Trek, right? Arise, fair son. Episode 8.
Personal log, Commander Data. Stardate 55416.1. The Kessock device was remarkably intact despite the impact of its landing and the harsh conditions of Alioth 6. If only my shuttle had held as well, I could have saved the Sovereign the trouble of my rescue. The device should provide much needed information. However, the logic of the machine itself is somewhat illogical from what I've discovered so far. An in-depth analysis should prove extremely interesting.
So in short, the Cardassians found a Kessock device, and when they were testing it on the Vesuvius star, it caused the star to erupt.
Message from Admiral Liu.
Captain, it is evident from Commander Data's report that these alien devices pose an extreme hazard to all Federation colonies in the area. We cannot maintain a presence here while these weapons exist. Therefore, your orders are to locate and destroy these devices.
Admiral, the devices are mobile and capable of warp. Finding them will be a challenge.
Exactly for that reason, Commander, I'm extending your assignment on board the Sovereign. You will be most helpful in finding more of the devices. Also, continue your research of Kessock technology. The more we know about it, the better.
Understood, Admiral.
I'm assigning the USS San Francisco to assist you. Captain, I cannot stress enough the importance of this mission. The Federation's hopes lie with you. Liu out.
San Francisco standing by, Captain.
It's a huge area of space, Captain. Where do we start?
As I pointed out earlier, Commander, the Kessock probes emit a high concentration of antiprotons while in use. I am afraid that is the only real lead we have. Chief Brex, if you modify your sensors, you may be able to get more accurate readings in the upper EM band. The devices will only emit antiprotons while in use, so we should concentrate our search near the stars of this sector.
Chief. Already on it, Commander. Done. Go ahead, Miguel.
Captain, long-range sensors are picking up unusually high concentrations of antiprotons in the Riha system. It could be one of the devices.
Sir, I've added the coordinates for the Riha system to the con.
Let's do it. Should we dock first to restore our torpedoes? Probably. Do that first.
Docking sequence initiated.
And we'll set a course for Riha.
Good to see you again, Sovereign.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
Whoosh!
Captain, I am detecting antiproton emissions near the local sun. I can't get any discernible readings, though.
Can you get a more precise location?
Not at this range, Commander. There's too much interference.
Captain, I'm picking up 2 Kessock ships and a Cardassian Galore. The Kessock have detected us and are moving to engage. The Galore is remaining behind.
What's that Galore up to?
If we can disable them, we might be able to ask that question.
In the meantime, let's blow up a couple of Kessock ships. At least we got some help from a Galaxy class.
We are draining their top shield.
There she is right there.
Target hull integrity at 25%. Target's hull has been breached. Target hull integrity at 20%.
Shields are gone now, it's destroyed.
Intercept course
Captain,
plotted.
the last Kessock ship has been destroyed.
Let's see about that galore now.
We need to disable its warp engines. Every time the game locks up, I get scared that it's about to crack.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Forward shield is draining.
The left shield is draining, Captain. Target hull integrity at 25%.
Captain, the Galore has been disabled.
Hailing frequencies open.
I'm not reading any life signs on board, sir. The crew is dead.
Their life support system might have been destroyed in the battle.
It might be prudent to check their log. The Gull might not have had time to destroy it.
Operations, Miguel.
As far as I can tell, her bridge is still functional.
Linking through communications. Kiska?
We have a lot, Captain. Running checks. Got it. Downloading now. Here, this should be the relevant part. It's the mission logs of their Gull, Havar. Audio only, sir.
Mission log of the Kyria. We have been assigned a defensive role for one of the 4 devices.
4 devices?
And are en route to the Rihar system. Matan warned us to take every safety precaution, as the Federation has 2 Sovereign-class vessels prowling the sector, making a fine mess of our carefully laid plans.
The logs continue, but are very broken up. It looks like the Gull tried to purge mission logs, but it only worked halfway. I'll clear it up as much as I can. Here's an interesting part, sir. This is from the final entry.
Kessock technology cannot cloak good. Object of this size, use the cloaking acquired from the Ferengi.
Oh, really? Everything comes full circle. The Ferengi just gave a cloaking device to the Kessock, or the Cardassian.
Link it to its own power source.
So the Kessock device is cloaked. That would explain why we couldn't find it on our sensors.
Destroying the Galore should disable the cloaking field.
I can do that. No problem there.
Captain, the Galore has been destroyed. Captain, there is an object decloaking nearby.
On screen. Look at that. It's the Kessock device.
Captain, it's using a Romulan cloaking device.
Why would the Romulans give the Cardassians
They
a cloaking
didn't.
device?
I assume the Cardassians acquired it from
They
another
got it
source.
from the Kravis, the
device
Ferengi.
appears to be powering up to direct a pulse of high-energy plasma directly into the sun.
There are no signs of external or internal weapons.
Well, that's not very reassuring. We've seen what one of these things can do to a solar system.
Even if we don't know how it does what it does, we can just take it out. Can't we?
That's the problem, Chief. I'm not sure where to lock our phasers. I can't detect any vulnerable areas.
We could increase power to the sensors. We might be able to penetrate the shielding and get a better idea of the inner workings of this thing.
Sensors already at max.
Initiating scan. Scan successful. Commander Data, what do you make of this?
Interesting. These scans are going to take some detailed analysis. However, I believe it is safe to destroy this device.
But aren't we risking destroying the entire system with it?
I trust Commander Data's assessment.
I have isolated the device's component systems. If we focus phaser fire on the warp core, I believe we can neutralize it. Lieutenant Savali, I have transferred the new targeting information to you.
Received. I've targeted the device's warp core. Ready to fire on your command, Captain.
We have collapsed their bottom shield.
Main power is at 50%.
You can kill the sensors now.
The shield is draining.
Captain, the device has been destroyed.
Captain, I will update Starfleet with our current findings.
We should continue our search.
Captain, now that the device is destroyed, our scans may be able to pick up more distant anti-proton emissions.
Main power
Stand
is at
down
50%.
weapons. All stations, yellow alert.
Initiating scan. Sir, I'm picking up more anomalous readings near the Sebelrai system sun. I think we may have found another one of the devices.
I've entered the coordinates for Sebelrai into the navigational computer. Course laid in.
You got it. Bring weapons deck to full.
Yes, sir.
No doubt they're going to be defenders. Nothing here.
Initiating scan. Captain, I am detecting anti-proton emissions near the local sun. I can't get any discernible readings, though.
I guess Sebelrai won then.
Course laid in. Aye,
Go to the
Captain.
planet closest to the sun.
Captain, I'm reading a second Kessock device.
We're in luck.
Saving game.
They didn't bother cloaking this one.
They didn't have to. I'm also reading half a dozen Kessock vessels.
Is there any more good news?
Well, our odds are pretty slim against that many Kessock warships.
No kidding.
Perhaps we can evade them long enough to destroy the device they are protecting.
Whatever we do, we should do it fast. The Kessock have just noticed us and are turning to intercept. The heavy cruiser is staying back. They're coming at us in waves. They're locking weapons.
We have to get past
Intercept
the
course.
Close as you can get.
Intercept course plotted.
Shields are at 75%.
You know, San Francisco, it would help if you really drew some fire off of me. That's a lot of phasers hitting my ass.
Starboard shield.
Rocket hull integrity at 75%.
Shields are at 50%.
Rocket hull integrity at 50%.
Shields are at 50%. Shields are at 50%. Hull integrity at 50%.
Integrity at 25%.
Microfractures are starting to form in the hull.
Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Captain, we have hull breaches on multiple decks.
I think we got away just before we exploded. So we can go heal and get back there as quick as possible.
Docking sequence initiated.
Hello, Captain.
Very cheery for a guy that's healing us after we just got through getting shot a bunch.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
Unfortunately, I could go straight to Samurai 1. Now we gotta try to bust through the line again and get to the device.
Intercept course. Forward.
Sir, they are draining our dorsal shield.
The forward shield has failed.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
The solar device has been destroyed, Captain.
That's Boogie.
We might not have to. The Kessock appear to be fleeing.
Well, so are we.
Sovereign, the Kessock ships are warping out of the system.
With their tails tucked between their legs.
Do Kessock have tails? Actually, they fought with determination until the device was destroyed. That may have meaning.
But what, sir?
I do not know. The Kessock are highly intelligent. There is method to their strategy. Somehow, I do not believe cowardice is their motivation.
Miguel, can we track the Kessock ships?
No. Sorry, Commander. The warp signatures are being masked by some kind of magnetic field left behind by their ships. All my readings are scattered. They're gone.
We should continue our search.
How much damage did we take while we were in battle there? Not very much at all. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and still dock so we get our shields back to full.
Hello, Sovereign.
Alright, shut off weapons, increase sensor array, give me a scan.
Initiating scan. I'm not finding anything new, Captain. Perhaps you should try scanning again from one of the other systems.
Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
Back to Sebelrai. I guess we've got a scan from Sebelrai. That was the last location.
Initiating scan. Sir, I'm getting faint anti-proton readings. I'm not sure, but they could be coming from the Belarus system. It might be worth checking out.
San Francisco needs to
I've
heal.
transferred the coordinates for Belarus to the con. Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
Alright. More laggy. Every time the game gets laggy like that, I'm like, it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash. No, it's fine. It's fine. No need to panic.
Initiating scan. Captain, I am detecting anti-proton emissions near the local sun.
Course laid in.
I can't get any discernible readings, though.
I don't know why I bother scanning it once I'm in the area. I know it's going to be near the first planet of the system. What the hell?
I'm not picking up any contacts, Captain. But the nebula ahead is so large it could be hiding an armada of Kessock ships. And we wouldn't know it until we ran into them.
Miguel, are you certain the anti-proton radiation is coming from this system?
Yes, Commander. It's unmistakable from this distance. I'd be willing to bet the third Kessock device is hiding somewhere in that nebula.
We can do a pattern search of the nebula to see what we can find. Miguel, you're in the crow's nest.
Commander?
Crow's nest is a nautical term from ancient Earth. Translation, you're on the lookout.
Oh, aye, aye, Commander.
Kiska, plot a course that will take us in a search pattern through the nebula.
Yes, Commander. Done. Ready to enter the nebula on your order, Captain.
Oh, good. I love going into a nebula where I'm blind as can be. Good God, that draws a lot of power.
Yes, sir.
No doubt we're going to be fighting in here. It's going to be very interesting. But this isn't a Mutara nebula. I guess I'll keep my weapons
Captain,
offline.
I've detected a large object ahead.
Is it the Kessock device?
We need to get closer to identify it, but the anti-proton radiation is definitely getting stronger.
Sir, Kessock warship ahead.
Preparing to maneuver.
Captain, this ship is the same heavy cruiser that fled from us at Sebelrai. And there's a solar device next to it.
The Kessock is not moving.
Dead in space?
No, she's armed and powered. I can't detect any damage to their systems.
I have the Kessock ship targeted, Sovereign. Standing by.
This looks like a chance to kill two birds with one stone. The Kessock shields are down.
Why doesn't she do something?
Not being fired on is good.
But suspicious.
I'm going to go for the device. I have a feeling going for the ship is a bad idea. The fact that its shields are down, very suspicious.
The Kessock ship is returning fire. Captain, two Kessock lights decloaking beside the heavy cruiser.
It's an ambush.
I get the feeling that the heavy was a trap. If we had destroyed the heavy, it would have somehow destroyed us.
At 75%.
They are draining our dorsal shield.
If I can put the sunbuster device between us and them, they'll less likely to hit us. What the hell? Graphics bug there. Just a bit of a graphics bug. Hang in their shields. Just a little bit longer.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
Sir, we are draining the top shield.
Shields are at 75%.
Target's hull reached. The solar device has been destroyed.
Shields
should continue for session.
I'm not picking up any remote traces of anti-protons, Captain.
Then where is... Since we don't have any leads, I suggest we contact Starbase 12, reporting our status to Starfleet.
Intercept course plotted.
Get the hell out of this nebula.
Admiral Liu is responding.
I'm relieved to hear you tracked down and destroyed 3 of the Keswick devices and discovered the existence of a 4th. It makes me uneasy that there is still one out there somewhere, but we have a lead on where it might be. Incidentally, I contacted the Romulan government to inform them we found one of their cloaking devices in the hands of the Cardassians.
Shields are at 75%.
They admitted to losing 2 cloaking devices. There's no telling if or where they may turn up. I'll continue
Shields
your
are at
briefing when you return to
75%.
Starbase 12. Liu out. Course taken.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Wonder if San Francisco is still alive. Didn't take a single shot while we were in that nebula, by the way, I noticed. I still think that was the wise idea. I feel like if I had gone for the Keswick vessel, that it would have been like a self-destruct system or something.
Welcome back,
that would have
Captain.
caused us to
Commander
be destroyed
Data, I
or take
presume
severe
you've had a
damage.
chance to thoroughly examine the information on the Keswick devices.
Yes, Admiral. And I have come to a conclusion. I believe the purpose and intent of these devices is simply to reform suns for Keswick colonies. It is only through Cardassian tampering that these solar formers become weapons.
Interesting. We've located the one remaining solar device. It is orbiting the sun of the Omega Draconis system, home to what we believe is a newly colonized Keswick world. Cloaked Klingon and Romulan ships have been able to accomplish close recons of the system, but the results are less than conclusive. Romulan intelligence confirms the Cardassians have recently activated large tachyon emitters throughout the system. These emitters disrupt subspace, preventing both warp travel within the system and communication with the main Keswick colony at Omega Draconis.
It also disrupts cloaking
If I may
devices.
interject, the Cardassians have gone to great lengths to prevent us from contacting the Keswick government.
Are you implying the Keswick are being manipulated by the Cardassians?
Yes, Admiral. And I propose that we attempt to parley with the Keswick using the communications array from the solar former we captured.
Very well. Any possibility of bringing a peaceful end to this conflict is preferable to all-out war. Captain, if the Keswick engage, you are cleared to return fire, but destroying Keswick ships should be a last resort. Once the tachyon emitters are destroyed, Commander Data will explore what diplomatic solutions may be possible. Captain, in light of your outstanding performance, you have been selected to lead our battle group into the Omega Draconis system. You may choose 2 ships to accompany you.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely...
Choose quickly, Captain, so you can get underway.
Pushy bitch. I'm definitely taking the Warbird. Pretty sure the Galaxy would be better than a Vorcha class. So we're taking the Galaxy.
Captain Zeiss is an excellent choice, and she should work well with Tarek.
Admiral, with respect, wouldn't a larger battle group increase our chances of success?
Not necessarily, Commander. We hope to minimize the casualties that would result in a large-scale offensive. Cardassian intelligence will be watching for large groups of ships moving through warp. You will benefit from the element of surprise. Remember, once you arrive at Omega Draconis, you will not be able to communicate with me due to the interference from the tachyon emitters. Once they are down, you should be able to warp deeper into the system. The remainder of our ships in this sector will join Klingon and Romulan task forces to attack 2 targets, Cardassian shipyards, in an effort to draw the attention away from your objective. However, once they discover our real goal, you can expect waves of reinforcements in defense of their lines. One thing more. If you come across Matan, do not allow him to escape. Stopping the solar former will correct the current situation, but if Matan remains at large, he will cause problems in the future. Good luck, Captain. Liu out.
Is there a way to filter through the tachyon emissions to communicate with our allies?
Subspace communication is out of the question. However, I can create a direct line-of-sight laser link between ships to use for short-range point-to-point transmission with our battle group.
Please do so, Chief.
Yes, Commander.
Brex, I have had the communications array from the Kessock device we captured salvaged and stowed in Cargo Bay 2. I am relaying the modifications we need to your console. Can you assign a team to this task?
Right away, Commander.
We're keeping Brex too busy to crack jokes. The San Francisco has arrived, sir.
Captain Zeiss is signaling us. Transferring to the view screen.
Captain, my ship and crew stand ready. Let's get down to business, shall we?
You read my mind, Captain Zeiss.
Captain, there's a ship decloaking nearby.
On screen.
It's the Romulan, obviously.
Relax, Lieutenant. It's just Tarek trying to give us all heart attacks.
There's a Valdor.
Captain Tarek is hailing us. On screen.
Nice, and a,
Captain, we have a war trail to follow. I defer to your leadership.
Course laid in for the Omega Draconis system, sir.
And a Katinga.
I've established the laser link with the other ships. Commander Data, my engineering crew reports that they finished the modifications you requested to the Kessock communications array. The device is attached to a conduit feeding directly off the warp core.
Bringing her in again, eh?
Thank you, Chief. Captain, I will be in engineering, standing by to contact the Kessock when you clear up the tachyon disruptions.
All right. There's the Prometheus, which that thing came along. We could really use the power of a Prometheus. All right, setting a course. Omega Draconis.
Yes,
execute.
Captain.
And here we go. We'll have a Romulan and a Galaxy class helping us out. The Deredex and
Our
a...
warp field has collapsed due to the subspace interference. This is as close as we're going to be able to get until we take out the tachyon emitters.
We're at the far edge of the Omega Draconis system.
Captain, I've got a fix on the Cardassian lines of defense. The force is comprised of several Keldons. I don't think they've detected us yet.
All Keldons? Not even a single galore?
Maybe we destroyed them all. The Cardassians have spotted us. They're powering up weapons and moving to engage.
Sir, we're being hailed by the San Francisco. On screen.
I can deal with a couple of these Cardassians on my own, but we should destroy the tachyon emitter as soon as possible.
Already on it. There's no shields on it too, so that'll help.
The tachyon emitter has been destroyed.
Safi to Data. Can you signal the Kessock colony at Omega Draconis?
Shield is draining.
Negative, Commander. There must be another tachyon.
Captain, the tachyon emissions have dissipated enough that we should be able to work now.
Cardassians are retreating.
Yes, Captain.
Omega Draconis 3, let's go.
They appear to be regrouping at Omega Draconis 3.
Of course they are. They're
Now might be
regrouping
a
at the
good time to
Castle
return
Colony
to
to keep us from
Starbase
getting
12 for
there.
reload and repairs. When we're ready, we should continue toward the colony.
It was
at
a short
Omega
battle. I don't need a
Draconis
reload.
3.
Great game.
I managed to get us pretty close to Omega Draconis 3 before the warp field collapsed.
The Kessock colony is ahead.
And several
Intercept
ships surrounding
course
it.
plotted.
Cardassians and Kessock, all combat ready. It looks like they were expecting us. Captain, 2 of the Cardassian ships that fled from Omega Draconis 5 are not here.
Probably wait for reinforcements. We should hurry.
There's a tachyon emitter
We should
gone.
destroy that tachyon emitter as soon as possible, so we can parlay with the Kessock colony.
Captain Zeiss is signaling us.
Shield is drained, sir.
Transferring to the view screen.
Those Kessock ships pose a significant threat. Let's bring down the tachyon emitter right away.
Tachyon emitter destroyed.
There's a foul door here.
Clear up.
On screen.
Captain, I have made contact with the commander of the Kessock colony. Stand by.
Port shield draining, Captain.
I'm not complaining, but there's a Katinga and a Valdor that showed up.
Damn, what is taking so long?
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Gate at the bridge.
Finally.
On screen.
I have imparted the information we have gathered from their solar former and the Cardassian modifications. It seems very disturbed by
Our ventral
Cardassian
shields are
betrayal.
draining, sir.
Kessock ships are disengaging, Captain.
Nice.
Turning on the Cardassian.
Target hull integrity at 20%.
Communication was successful.
All right, so we got the Kessock on our side.
Excellent work.
Their hull is severely damaged, sir. The bottom shield is draining, sir. Their top shield.
Fuck! At least the saving was right when we got to Omega Draconis 3. All I do is go for the tachyon emitter. Luckily, the tachyon emitter doesn't have shields. It's easy to... Oh my god, really? It's easy to kill. Episode 8, Mission 2. I do apologize for all the technical issues of this game crashing.
Welcome back, Captain.
Oh, we got an Akira. So, Akira is
Very
a...
well, Captain. Tarek may have reservations about serving alongside a Kessock, but on the bright side, he commands a powerful ship.
Admiral, with respect, wouldn't a larger battle group increase our chance?
Good. Is there a way to filter through the tachyon emissions to communicate with our allies?
Subspace communication is out of the question. However, I can create a direct line-of-sight laser link between ships to use for short-range point-to-point transmission with our battle group.
Please do so, Chief.
Yes, Commander.
Captain, there's a ship decloaking nearby.
On screen.
Relax, Lieutenant. It's just Tarek trying to give us all heart attacks.
Captain Tarek is hailing us. On screen.
What?
Captain, we have a war trail to follow. I defer to your leadership. Captain, you are not actually bringing that Kessock with us. How can you trust the enemy?
Incoming transmission from the Neblig. Patching through to the view screen.
What?
You have my assurance that I will not betray you. The welfare of my people is at stake. I join you with hope, Captain. This is not our way, but I believe I must cooperate with you. I will communicate with my government as soon as we have destroyed these tachyon emitters. Until then, try to avoid attacking any of my people's ships.
We'll do our best, Captain Nebulous, but I trust you'll understand if it becomes necessary to defend ourselves.
If it comes to that, as God's will.
Course laid in for the Omega Draconis system, sir.
Okay, here's the only thing I can figure out from that. I guess somehow at some point before the mission that we're trying to do, we can talk to the Kessock and get at least that guy to join us. And that's why we're going in with a Kessock on our side. Okay. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Let her rip. I'm surprised that is a thing. The only reason I did that is because I couldn't load the save.
Due to the subspace interference, this is as close as we're going to be able to get until we take out the tachyon emitters.
We're at the far edge of the Omega Draconis system.
Captain, I've got a fix on the Cardassian lines of defense.
Intercept
the force
course
is comprised
plotted.
of several Keldons. I don't think they've detected us yet.
All Keldons? Not even a single galore?
Maybe we destroyed them all. The Cardassians have spotted us.
The Prometheus came along as well as the Coloff to Valdor anyway.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Captain, I am standing by to contact my people once you've
Target
dealt
hull
with
integrity
the
75%.
The tachyon emitter has been destroyed, Captain.
Course laid in. Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
This tachyon emitter was destroyed, but I still cannot contact the colony. There must be another emitter somewhere ahead.
Captain,
Yes,
the
sir.
tachyon emissions have dissipated enough that we should be able to warp now.
The Cardassians are retreating, Captain.
I'm
still floored.
They appear to be regrouping at Omega Draconis 3, Captain.
Now might be a good time to return to Starbase 12 for reload and repairs. When we're ready, we should continue toward the colony at Omega Draconis 3.
It will take a few moments for the tachyon emissions to dissipate to the point where we can create a stable warp field.
But communications work now. Why doesn't warp?
Because, Ensign, making a solid object move through warp is a much more delicate endeavor than simply sending data. What are they teaching at the Academy these days?
Brex.
Sorry. It will take a few moments for the tachyon emissions to dissipate to the point where we can create a stable
We just
warp
heard
field.
this.
It will take a few moments for the tachyon emissions to dissipate to the point where we can create a stable warp field. It will take a few moments for the tachyon emissions to dissipate to the point where we can create a stable warp field. It will take a few moments for the tachyon emissions to dissipate to the point where we can create a stable warp field. It will take a few moments for the
I don't know what that was all about. I don't know what that was all about at all.
Draconis 3 before the warp field collapsed.
The Kessock colony is ahead.
And several ships surrounding it. Cardassians and Kessock, all combat ready. It looks like they were expecting us. Captain, 2 of the Cardassian ships that fled from Omega Draconis 5 are not here.
Probably went for reinforcements. We should hurry.
Hull is severely damaged,
Cardassian
sir.
ships are moving to engage. The Kessock ships are standing down. It looks like we won't have to fight them.
Bottom shield is draining, sir.
Captain, we should destroy that tachyon as soon as possible, so we can parley with the Kessock colony.
Their left shield is
Killing us,
draining.
Keta. On screen.
Destroying the emitter should allow me to contact the colony.
Tachyon emitter.
Sure wish I knew what I had to do to get the Kessock on our side earlier. Oh well, a little bit of a continuity discrepancy there because of the non-loaded game, but whatever.
We are draining their top shield. Our attacks are draining their right shield.
Damn, what is taking so long?
Target hull integrity at 20%.
The Kelvin's almost gone.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Captain, I have told my people of the Cardassian treachery. They have reluctantly agreed to support you in your efforts here, and they will be open to Federation diplomacy after this situation is.
Captain, Kessock is turning on the Cardassians.
The top shield has failed.
A couple of Galorans just showed up. So much of them all being destroyed.
Hull integrity at 75%.
Oh, come on, game. Oh.
Several new contacts. They look like the hybrids we found at the Shambhala.
The energy Kessock ships.
I'm receiving a transmission on an open channel to all ships. On screen.
This is Legate Matan of the Cardassian Empire. Your
Their aft shield is draining.
is in violation of Cardassian sovereignty. You have had changed about
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Continue, and you will risk extinction. Leave this system at once. Or be destroyed.
Miguel, which ship is Matan in?
Kessock, Commander. This transmission was diffracted laterally among the hybrids.
Incoming message from the Kessock command. Their ships are going to fall back to defend their colony. Disengage, sir.
I guess they're pessimistic about our odds of stopping Matan.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
I apologize, Captain, for my people's withdrawal.
Integrity
I
at 50%.
cannot explain or condone
Target hull integrity at 75%.
However, I will remain with you.
Microfractures are starting to form in the hull.
Fuck. Abominations.
Captain Carrot is hailing us. On screen.
There's no contact.
Okay. Alright. I may have to fall back myself sooner. God damn it. That probably means the game isn't going to load. I'm back. I have no clue what happened other than my PC just absolutely shit the bed when I loaded the last mission. I have absolutely no explanation.
I managed to get us pretty close to Omega Draconis 3 before the warp field collapsed.
The Kessock colony is ahead.
Intercept and several ships surrounding it. Cardassians and Kessock, all combat ready.
Let's try this again, hopefully
Captain,
without
two of the
crashes.
Cardassian ships that fled from Omega Draconis 5 are not here.
Probably went for reinforcements. We should hurry.
Cardassian ships are moving to engage. Kessock ships are standing down.
Target hull integrity at
Looks
50%.
like we want to fight.
Kessock escort works like a charm.
We should destroy that tachyon as soon as possible, so we can parlay with the Kessock colony.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Destroying the emitter should allow me to contact the colony.
Tachyon emitter destroyed.
That's done it, sir. Comm channels are beginning to clear up.
Incoming message from Captain Nebulous. It reports it is signaling the Kessock colony.
The raft shield has failed, Captain.
What is taking so long?
The top shield has failed.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
I have told my people of the Cardassian
shield is draining.
They have reluctantly agreed to support you in your efforts here, and they will be open to Federation diplomacy after this situation.
The Kessock are turning on the Cardassians.
Alright, let's see if we can do this this time without crashes.
Their top shield. Target hull integrity at 75%.
Keldon's gone. That Keldon is gone.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Several new contacts. They look like the hybrids we found at the Shambhala.
The energy signature's that of Kessock ships.
I'm receiving a transmission on an open channel to all ships. On screen.
Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Your presence here is in violation of Cardassian sovereignty. You have seen the power we use. Continue, and you will rid.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
I guess we have more ships here helping us out now. The Cardassians are very much outnumbered.
I can't tell, Commander. His transmission was diffracted rapidly along the hybrids.
Incoming message from the Kessock commander. Their ships are going to fall back to defend their colony. They're disengaging.
That's fine.
Pessimistic about our odds of stopping the time.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
I apologize for my people's withdrawal. I cannot explain or condone the political decision our commander has made. However, 75% Cardassian abominations.
Captain Turret is hailing us. On screen.
The forward shield is Home integrity is 15% off.
Force laid in.
I was right about the energy signatures.
Yeah, if I stay, I'm gonna die. God damn it! He's the one I can't get out. And now the game's gonna crash, and I gotta do all that shit again. Yep.
I managed to get us pretty close to Omega Draconis 3 before the warp field collapsed.
The Kessok colony is ahead.
And several ships surrounding it. Cardassians
Intercept
and
course
Kessok, all combat
plotted.
ready. It looks like they were expecting us. Captain, 2 of the Cardassian ships that fled from Omega
they have
Draconis
hull
5
breaches
are not
on
here.
multiple decks.
Probably went for reinforcements. We should hurry.
The Cardassian
Intercept
ships
course
are moving
plotted.
to engage. The Kessok ships are standing down. It looks like we're on a fight.
Yes! Having a Kessok escort works like a charm.
Captain, we should destroy that tachyonimeter as soon as possible.
Already done. Way behind, Safi.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Destroying the emitter should allow me to...
You know, it already is. Start talking.
Tachyon emitter destroyed, Captain.
That's done it, sir. Comm channels are beginning to clear up.
Incoming message from Captain Nebulous.
Let's get to it. Make things happen faster.
The bottom shield is draining, sir.
Damn, what is taking?
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
We keep the conversations faster, maybe we'll get the, whatever the next step is done sooner.
The bottom shield is draining, sir.
Tiny ass freaking Hidekis at range.
Sir, we are draining their top shield. Target hull integrity at 75%. Their forward shield is draining.
I'm
reading several new contacts.
Our attacks are draining the right shield.
We found at the Shambhala.
Yeah, the hybrids.
The energy signature is that of a Kessok ship.
I'm receiving a transmission on an open channel to all ships. On screen.
This is Megan Bapan of the Cardassian Empire. Your presence here is in violation of Cardassian sovereignty. You have had the hatred of ours, and you have seen the power we wield.
Is Matan...
Sir, we are draining their top shield. I can't tell, Commander. His transmission was diffracted laterally among the hybrids.
Incoming message.
Which one's shooting at us?
Their ships are going
That
to fall
one?
back to defend their
Sir, we are draining their top shield. They're pessimistic.
Captain Carrick is hailing.
They shoot.
Warp core's already taking damage. That's good to see.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Hull integrity at shield is in contact. Entering system. It's the Enterprise.
Good to know. Glad to see the Enterprise.
Captain Picard is hailing us. On screen.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Not a moment too soon, Captain. The Cardassians have been
Nebulate
stiff
is destroyed.
resistance.
We'll see if we can remedy that. Hold tight. We're moving to engage.
Here goes their warp core. That's taken care of. We got one down.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
One's shooting at us now.
Target hull
Good, they diverted their
50%.
target. That one's taken care of. Only one hybrid left.
The forward shield is draining.
Okay.
That's the last of the hybrids. So much for Matan.
I'm receiving a broadcast message. Sir, it's Matan.
Yeah, of course it is.
All the hybrids are destroyed. On screen.
You've worn out your welcome, Starfleet. Prepare to meet your doom.
Ship decloaking, sir. It's a Romulan... No, wait. It's a Keldon.
Now we know where the second cloaking device ended up.
That must be Matan.
A Keldon with a cloaking device. What will they think of next?
Captain, Matan is getting away.
The Enterprise is hailing us. On screen.
We have a dude laying
Matan is
here on our
headed for the
floor.
solar former. He could be trying to set off a chain reaction similar to the one in the Vesuvi system.
A wave of hybrids is pouring into the system.
Course laid in.
The hybrids are attacking the Kessock colony.
The Kessock will be slaughtered. Their heavy cruisers don't stand a chance against the hybrids' enhanced weapons.
It's as if the Cardassians designed the hybrids to be Kessock killers.
Captain, proceed to the Omega Draconis sun and stop the solar former. We'll
Course
remain
laid in.
here to protect
Yes,
the
sir.
colony.
Really wanted to go heal first.
Turn to prevent him from destroying this system. The Kessock are counting on you. We're counting on you. Picard out.
Hold on, Ensign. Captain, we don't have time to go back. We have to stop that solar former. Hold on, Ensign. Captain, we don't have time to go back.
Really want to go heal.
I'm picking up a single Keldon. It's Matan's ship, Captain.
The solar former is right beside him.
His ship is cloaking.
Matan sure is slippery.
Not surprising, considering Cardassians evolved from a species of lizard called Mechamute, or mud creeper.
You're making that up.
He's hailing us, Captain.
Main power is at 50%.
Well, Starfleet pig, you found me. My solar former is about to make this star go supernova and destroy the entire system. You might be able to
Intercept course plotted.
to try.
What's his game?
The solar former's shields are down. Why don't we just fire some torpedoes at it and be done?
Good idea, Lieutenant.
I am not so sure.
Why not?
Destroying the solar former is what he seems to want us to do.
I agree. You'd think someone as intelligent as Matan wouldn't give us a clear shot at his precious doomsday device, unless he's gone mad.
You're considering the sanity of a man whose hobby is destroying solar systems?
I think we should get close enough to the solar former to do an intensive scan.
I'd feel more comfortable blowing it up from here.
Captain, we're taking damage from our proximity to the sun.
Can we hold together, Chief?
Yes, but my crews are going to be too busy plugging up damage from the sun to deal with any other repairs.
Audio message from Matan.
What are you waiting for, Captain? Come, be a hero. Starfleet is counting on you.
I wish he'd stop that. It's spooky.
What can we do? He's cloaked.
If he sends us a message again, can't we track the source of the transmission?
Of course. Felix, I'll need you to route communications through tactical.
Done.
Next time Matan signals us, we should be able to get a temporary lock on him. We'll probably only get one chance. Matan is not stupid enough to fall for the same trick twice.
You have a very resourceful crew, Captain.
We shouldn't just sit and wait for him to hail us. We've got to try and do something about that solar form.
I told him to
I still
scan.
think we should scan it.
I'm
I
trying.
still think we should destroy it.
I think we should go help the Keswick evacuate.
Initiating scan.
I'll talk too much. Get the shit done that I told you to do.
We're not close enough to the solar former, Captain.
How close I gotta be?
Initiating scan. We're in range. One moment. Sorry, this is bad news, Captain. Apparently, the sun is past the point of no return.
It will go supernova no matter what we do?
I'm afraid so. And we don't have much time left.
I have an idea, Captain. We can try inverting the polarity of the solar former's emitters.
Do you think the solar former can reverse what it's done to the sun?
That is what I am hoping, yes.
When I scanned the device, I noticed that its internal computer was locked by an encryption code.
Can we break the code?
I don't know, Commander. We have no idea what cipher Matan has used, and Cardassians are legendary for their encryption techniques.
Quite true. The encryption system prohibits remote tampering unless you have the precise key sequence that activated it. To decrypt the code, someone would actually have to beam over to the solar former, and of course there's no life support there.
Maybe there's something about the code on Matan's ship. We could try scanning him.
That would be a good idea, if he weren't cloaked.
Alternately, I could beam over to the device.
You certainly like putting yourself in dangerous situations.
What about Matan? He's probably going to see what we're doing and try to stop us.
I trust you will not let him succeed. I am ready to transport to the solar former on your order, Captain.
Yeah, sure. What could go wrong with this idea?
Captain, that sun is really unstable. Whatever Matan did with the solar former tipped the balance. It's now in atomic acceleration.
How long do we have?
We have about 8 minutes until the sun reaches critical mass.
Yes, Captain. I will report to the transporter room.
Please be quick about it, Data. The sun's really bright. I should put my sunglasses on.
Commander Data is in the transporter room. Energizing. He's now inside the solar former.
Matan's ship is decloaking.
I guess we got his attention.
Matan is targeting the solar former.
We have to protect Commander Data.
Commander Data is signaling us from the solar former. Audio only.
I have removed the housing from the solar former's signal module. I am now attempting to decrypt the cipher. Stand by.
7 minutes remaining. The bottom shield is draining, sir.
Accessing the solar former's emitter array. Stand by.
You so fast, Data. You're a android. You can type super fast.
It is done. The polarity is inverted.
Good. Bring Commander Data back.
Lowering shields. Energizing.
Sir, we are draining
Commander
the
Data
top
is
shield.
on board.
Now, let's deal with Matan.
Matan is trying to destroy the solar former.
We have to stop him.
Great, I gotta protect the solar former.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Beating up his cloaking device so he can't cloak on me. That's good news.
Target hull integrity at 50%. Target hull integrity at 25%.
And we're outdoing the damage he's doing to the solar former. As long as we keep that up, we should be in good shape.
Target hull breached, Captain.
There's no HP left. Come on.
Destroyed Matan's main
Tractor beam has been disabled,
His
Captain.
propulsion and weapons are useless. He's drifting into the sun.
Chief, can we lay a tractor beam on his ship?
The sun's greatly elevated radiation is throwing off the polarity of our graviton generators.
Can we get within transporter range of Matan's ship?
There's too much interference from the sun. I can't lock on any patterns.
Let him burn.
Kiska.
Sorry, Commander.
Chief, give us a status report.
I'm with
Can't
Kiska. Let
imagine
him burn.
smoking consoles are a good sign.
Our primary EPS conduits have blown out. Switching to secondary systems, plasma coolant containment is compromised. We may have to vent it completely after we reach Starbase 12 for repairs. Antimatter containment is stable. We have impulse and up to warp 4 at your command.
Captain's log, stardate 55432.5. The Sovereign has returned victorious from battle with Matan, having disarmed...
Pizza cannon loaded and ready to throw.
Hey Josh, welcome in, just in time for the end of the game.
To answer for his crimes against the Kessock people. However, justice appears to have been served with the destruction of his ship. I have requested a meeting with the Sovereign's captain to express my personal thanks, as well as my commendations. Well, Captain, you've certainly distinguished yourself. The Kessock have offered their most profound thanks for your assistance in preserving both their colony and their remaining solar fauna. We have begun diplomatic negotiations with the Kessock. In light of recent events, we are hopeful they will be open to a treaty of some kind with the Federation. Your performance has been exemplary, Captain. You've maintained the finest traditions of Starfleet. I'm sure we'll be hearing the name Sovereign often in the future. We must be getting underway, and I know you want to get back to your ship. So I'll say bon voyage, Captain, and see you out there.
We did it! It took forever just to get to the last part because of all the crashes. Now, I do know there are multiple endings to... there are multiple endings to this game. So let's see if I can find them on YouTube and take a gander at them. So give me a moment here. We'll take a look at this. I'm sure somebody's got them somewhere. Let's see. Uh... Perhaps I'm wrong. Seriously, nobody has bothered to try to get all of the endings to Pridge Commander? Color me shocked. Wonder if I can just find the videos on the... hang on, let me try something here. Another migraine, Josh? Hard to hear that, man. Oh man, these are all big files. I bet I can't run these with Windows Media Player, maybe? Oh, it does. Okay. This is the one we saw. Why the volume was so quiet.
Captain's log, stardate 55432.5.
Okay, so this is the one we saw. All right, we know this one, right? Okay, let's just go ahead and try the other ones. Let's final win. Okay. Final lose. Okay. Look, there's 3 different loses here. Okay, it destroyed the star and the Sovereign and Matan. I see what would have happened if we just failed to destroy Matan in time. The rest of the migraines would stop and suck the private parts. Yeah, I get it. I get you, man. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe this is okay. So the same scenes we had just a moment ago. Okay, so difference being the solar former actually fired. So this one just doesn't have the solar former. I guess we just ran out of time. The solar former was still disabled, but maybe within the 8-minute period we didn't destroy Matan in time. I guess that's what that one is. And final lose 3. So there's technically 4 endings, more or less. Maybe destroyed Matan. Uh-oh. Wonder how our shit got pulled in. So, okay. So we stopped the solar former, I guess. Matan's ship got pulled in, and so did the Sovereign. Wonder how that ending comes about. Okay, but there we go. There's the multiple endings to... Yeah, that's the multiple endings, I guess. Okay, there we go. That's Star Trek Bridge Commander. I mean, the gameplay is fun. It really is. The crashes are obviously annoying, but I'm not entirely sure that it's the engine's fault. I think it could be the mod that is causing some issues. However, I do, like I said before, vaguely recall the vanilla game without any mods, still having issues and sometimes crashing. So that's an unfortunate thing. I think the visuals look really good, both the vanilla version and the mod. Obviously, the mod is going to be massively better because it's a remastered mod. They up the polygons on all the ships. The Galaxy class in the vanilla version, the warp nacelles were still kind of squared, not like PlayStation 1 quality brick squared, but they just weren't quite as detailed as the remastered version. But still, for what the game was coming out in 2002, honestly, the game looked really, really good. It really does. The flexibility and the fact this game supports mods so well, there are tons and tons of mods out there, and they could be anything from just sound effects to visual changes to adding new ships to adding new planets and systems, places to go explore, to not just Star Trek ships, but I've seen Star Wars ships. I heard there's a Babylon mod, Babylon Stargate mods. So, this, unfortunately, those mods are really just for what they call quick battle mode, which is basically just a simulation of here's your ship, or here's your ship and team, here's the enemy ship and the enemy ship's teams, go destroy each other. That's all there is. There's no custom missions that I'm aware of, other than there's mods that can be installed to run those kind of things, but it's not like there's a new campaign out there that I'm aware of or anything of that sort. A lot of the mods are really just new. Most of the best mods, I guess I could say, are just ships and stations and the like. So that's where I think Bridge Commander really shines, is its flexibility with mods, and the mod community is fantastic for the number of mods they've made. The story, I think, is actually pretty good for a Star Trek game. I don't mean to try to qualify when I say for a Star Trek game. I mean the story is actually pretty good. It follows up with right after the Dominion War, so you got probably some Matar as some kind of disgruntled Cardassian who wasn't happy with the fact that the Cardassians essentially lost the war, even though they were on the side of the Federation when the Dominion War was over, because they helped free Cardassia from Dominion control. But he found this Keswick device on one of the planets. Turns out it's a solar former that the Keswick use to make planets and systems livable for colonies for the Keswick people. And this Matar guy was like, hey, I can use this as a weapon to destroy Federation worlds. And that's what they did in the Vesuvius system, and that's what he was going to do with the Omega Draconis system, which would have also ended up destroying the Keswick. If he had succeeded, he probably was going to take a solar former to any number of systems he wanted to go to, and he probably couldn't be stopped. He could go to Romulus, he could go to, he could go to Earth, obviously, Kronos, Vulcan, Andoria, any system he wanted to, and blow it up. A madman bent on destruction, probably because he's essentially angry that his species, his race of people, are now basically fighting for survival and trying to rebuild after they were destroyed basically in the Dominion War. So, it's a you can understand Matar's perspective, but obviously you don't really side with it, because it means trying to rebuild your people by destroying others is not the way to do it, obviously. And just straight up angry and wanting to kill everything is not the way to do it either. Even if he wasn't trying to build his people back up, just going around killing people, killing hundreds of millions of people. Stop, Comet! You're moving the camera. He's bumping my monitor because I'm petting him. That's nobody's going to say, yeah, okay, I understand why he's doing that. Nobody's going to agree with that. So I think the story is actually pretty good. The combat is still pretty fun. I still think that the one mission where we were waiting on Tezel, where we were waiting on those shuttles to return from the surface, is probably the most difficult mission, because you have just your ship and 4 other Federation ships that are fighting against the Cardassians, and well, it's really just fighting against the Kessel, because the Kessel ships are the tough ones. And you probably also have to protect the Kittimer. If the Kittimer is destroyed, I'm going to assume it's game over. It seemed like the enemy AI was not attacking the Kittimer at any point during those missions. So I don't know if they were just programmed to ignore them or what the case there was. But nonetheless, there were still 3 other Federation ships out there besides the Sovereign, and they get destroyed pretty easily, which means at that point, every ship that shows up, which they're going to come pretty much in infinite waves, are going to be focused on the Sovereign, which makes it extremely difficult. I went into that mission multiple times, full health, full shields, and still could not survive long enough to wait for the shuttles to warp out of the system. I was close, but just not quite. I probably required a little bit of RNG in that case, because in order to survive for longer, the ships that came in as reinforcements for the Kessock, if they focused on the other ships, then you obviously survived longer, and that's what really mattered. But if the other 3 Federation ships are destroyed and the reinforcements are coming and coming and coming, and all they're doing is shooting at you, you're not going to be able to last. So that is one mission that I feel suffers from the disappointment of RNG, because of the random chance that those other 3 ships don't survive for very long, or the enemy ships appear and immediately come after you, or just ignore the other 3 ships altogether. It's unfortunately a matter of luck, not skill, to survive that fight, and that's not always really enjoyable. But yeah, overall, I think that game is really, really good. I really, really do. I do apologize to the Twitch stream for the sudden end, the sudden break right there. My PC crashed loading one of those missions. It wasn't just the game; it crashed my whole PC. I got a blue screen of death and all that other things. All of a sudden, when that one mission just shit the bed. So I apologize for that. And I don't know again if that's mod related or if that was just the engine of the game or what that was all about. But it was certainly a weird thing. But yeah, that's going to do it for Star Trek Bridge Commander. I'm not sure what's up on the docket for tomorrow. Kind of want to get a little bit more progress in the Dragon Age franchise done, so we might do Dragon Age Awakening tomorrow. I just have to go through my. I just have to feel it, right? It's sort of like, all right, sit down here, new game to play. What do I feel like playing? It's not a matter of I don't have any games or I don't want to play these or anything like that. It's just a matter of, really, it's sort of the opposite. I have so many options, I don't know which one I want to go for, because they're all equally, alluring. So it's just it's more like, okay, time to stream, what am I in the mood for? Because that's what I'm going to play. And then sometimes I'll get up in the morning and be like, okay, kind of want to play this game when I get on stream tonight. Okay, and I go to work and do other things. I get home, or maybe I'm at lunch, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood to play this when I get home. Maybe I'll do that instead for stream. And then I get home and I'm like, no, instead I want to play that. So it's just my mood between what I want to play just shifts throughout the day. So I won't really, honestly, I'm not trying to build things up here, be a teaser. I honestly don't know what I want to stream next, and we'll just all find out together at the same time tomorrow's stream. Nonetheless, if you're watching this on YouTube, I guess you'll find out what it is after I upload the VOD on Thursday night or Friday morning. Either way, if you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to catch us live on Twitch, We are on Twitch at twitch.tv/Commander Krim. If you're watching on YouTube, or sorry, if you're watching on Twitch right now, you'd like to catch any part of the video that you missed, check it out on YouTube, youtube.com/@Commander Krim. Any multiplayer game you want to play tomorrow by chance? I don't know, Josh. It'll depend on, like I said, what I feel like when I get there. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. As always, a special appreciation goes out to the men and women of the United States military, both at home and overseas, as well as police officers and firefighters across the country. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. You're all true heroes. I'll see you all next time. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.